Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to game 2 between Gravekeepers and Constellars. Let's go ahead and get started. Sorry, I just really wanted to do that in one of my videos. That's from the Call of Duty intro to one of the games starting. But anyways, player in the blue, Doomcow, going first, going to open up with a Pollux and a Algidi. So let's see what he actually ends up making with this play. I ended up throwing up the DevPro music just because I think it's a lot nicer just to have some music going around. Otherwise, it gets really silent and it makes it a little bit nicer. So let's see what the player in the blue decides to go for. He goes for first string Constellar Omega, which is pretty good. A lot of times, I like to go for a first turn Omega, unless I have a back row that is something I can abuse, something like maybe a Fiendish Chain, something like a Tenki, which is really good too. But, you know, Omega is pretty good against the player in the Reds deck. I mean, Gravekeepers are heavy back row, and he finally made it. I was talking about how he should have made it so many times last turn, and I think it was just twice. But yeah, it would have been better. At least that's the way I look at it. I'm gonna go for that duality. Chain Maxi. Maybe put in the Malefics. Oh, that sucks. The Malefic can get over it. But with 4 back row, I mean, you never know. Player in the red is thinking. So one thing to note is that since, you know, a player in the blue is definitely main decking multiple Manny's Emptiness, I'm guessing he took it out, which is pretty good for a player in the red. So he's gonna go ahead and add that. But the problem is, if he is playing Vandy's Emptiness, it's real obvious. I mean, once he activates Nectar Valley, Vandy's Emptiness, bam, activate it immediately, because the Malefics, I believe, are inherent special summons, which means that you cannot chain anything to their summons. They just get summoned, which means if you use Maxi, you can't chain Maxi to the summon of it. It's not like Abyss Megalo or Wind Up Shark, where you can chain Maxi and you become very happy. You become more happy after a wind-up short, because Mermails usually just stop, and you're like, oh, darn. Unless they discard Gun, and at the point, they might become sad, but let's see. He needs to try and hit the MST. Let's see what he hits. He hits MST. Yes. It's easy. I don't know why he wanted to hit MST. Is it because of Necro Valley? Because if he has Necro Valley plus Spy, obviously that's good. But I don't think the player in the blue would be like, okay, a random MST. Because I don't know. Because there's still a bunch of back row. What's really awesome, guys, if you guys didn't know, Fiendish Chain Rex Omega, because obviously, well, it wrecks it later on. I mean, the first turn, obviously Constellar Omega would negate it, but then it'll be stopped by Fiendish Chain. But then they end up overlaying for the Constellar M7, so watch out for that, just as a heads up. But yeah, you can still Fiendish Chain Omega, it's not bad. It's not necessarily good, though. But let's see what the player in the blue decides to do, because I'm trying to think what is the best option. If he has MST, I don't know. Like, if you guys were in the position the player in the blue is in, would you just go MST then attack? Because I mean, if it's Spy, I mean, the Descendant would be kind of dirty, but there's still 2 other back row. Why is he going for Sombre? What? I don't know if that's the best move. I don't think I would go for Sombre at all. I would wait until, you know, these die and they get, you can have access for a 1-card XYZ. And that is boosted up to 2,000, so he's unfortunately going to take some damage right there. And he's going to run it over with Omega. And the player in the red can simply just, oh, okay. He's going to kill it. He can just go for another Recruiter. The only thing that Recruiter can't search out for is Gravekeeper Spy. Pretty much anything else, I'm pretty sure he can add, like, everything else. He can go for another Recruiter and run over this. I don't understand why he would summon this. Hold on, I'm gonna ask people, because I actually want to know. Like, anyone know? Because I would like to know. I mean, he's pretty high rated, so. Okay, I was wondering if there was some idea that made it like good or viable to summon it immediately. Maybe he's got so much back row that he's thinking that, you know, I should just push for game before the player in the red can really do anything. That is a way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. You just finish off your opponent before they can even do anything. If you have enough traps against E-Dragons, that's a very easy way to beat them. I mean, if you open up with like Compulse, Torrential, Bottomless, like at least I'd say like 3. And you have to be able to stop Black Rose too, because if you get Black Rose, you will end up losing. So, why? I guess he's hoping that, you know, if this doesn't go through, like this card will get Deep Prison or something, you can at least run over that. Actually, the Malefic is, hold on. I'm gonna tell him. Hopefully, the player in the blue will know. If he doesn't, I'll message him, and hopefully by then he'll know that. Oh no, you can't do it. He didn't really need to book a moon that. Technically, he could still book a moon that if he wanted to. Yeah. He couldn't. See, guys, it happens to everyone. Everyone always dogs me for, you know, forgetting a fact. And it just happens. Cheat. I don't know why people spell it like that, but I've been doing it too. It's just like a habit. So, that card can't actually attack. So what's going to happen is, I mean, this is what legitimately would happen if you were playing at a tournament, which is good to know. If, you know, you attack and you're not supposed to be able to attack, you just reset the game, as long as the game can be repaired. There are times where you can't repair the game, though, where maybe you discard a card out of your opponent's hand, and you're not supposed to. That changes the game state. Activates Lance. And then at that point, his Malefic would be kind of sad. But now he can attack, so I guess it would be the same thing anyways. He's going to attack and he's going to book. If he wants to. I don't see a... Like, is it worth using Book of Moon? I'm trying to think, how else can you use Book of Moon against Gravekeepers? Oh, okay, so it didn't really matter. Okay, he's saving the monster. I guess it works out in the end anyways, so... The argument wasn't, you know, too bad. Sometimes you get arguments where the player's like, no, you activated Book of Moon, you have to use it, even though I wasn't supposed to attack, you know? But I think at this point, player in the blue has significant advantage, but, I mean, I'm trying to think what could actually work for a player in the red. So yeah, it really didn't matter, like the player in the red mentioned. I don't know why he wants to protect this card. He just wants to be, basically, I think his goal is to kill everything with Omega, except for Spy, because you can't kill that effect. Is he afraid of, like, double Torrential or something? Is it, yeah, it's all monsters you currently control. Because I was like, okay, I don't know. Oh, Doom Cow. Alright. Okay. So he's got to be playing Cow. There's no way you'd throw Doom Cow, not put in BLS when that card is so darn good. That's pretty nasty. But he can still Deep Prison this card. Okay, well, it's not like that's happening anyways. So he's just gonna go in for game as quickly as he possibly can. There's nothing our player in the red can top deck other than Spy that would help him out a lot. And if he top decks a Spy, he'll be in a really good spot, because Spy to Descendant to pop this guy. And our player in the blue has no cards in hand, so our player in the red definitely can come back. I used to play Sangan in my Gravekeeper deck. I loved that card so much. Sangan searched out Granmul, it searched out Gale. At one point, 6 Samurais were the dominating deck, and Gale and Granmul were lifesavers. That basically won games against 6 Samurai when I was playing Gravekeepers. Dust Tornado, I'm gonna hit that back row. What is it? Is it an MST? Because if he's protecting with Book, we'll always do trap stun. Okay, yeah, there's no reason why you wouldn't chain it, but if this card is a trap, technically you could just chain it right now anyways. But no, why not? Why not? I mean, what if he happens to special summon like all his black ones? I think he's gonna activate that effect. Maybe he's got like Mirror Force face down, or he could be an option. Let's see what our player in the blue decided to do, because the player in the red could be totally bluffing right there and just decided, you know what, I'm gonna hope he doesn't attack, If I was the player in the blue, I would just either, you can move this to defense, but this in defense is awful, and it's 500. Everything runs over that. Pretty much everything runs over 1600 as well, because Necro Valley's out in the field. Oh, snap. I forgot about that guy. That guy's dirty. You can't use the effect this turn if you know, XYZ with the Constellar. But, I'll just go for that. He wants to save this card. What happened to being so aggressive, Mr. Player in the blue? I think you should just save this. I think you guys would agree with me that this card didn't do anything. Like, it put maybe... How much times did he attack with it? Once? He attacked with it once, correctly. Dark Hole. See? He's gonna wish he had this. Because it's a combat card. It's not a card you just know sounds 1550. Why does it have 1550? Like, what's up with the Constellars and the Evil Storms having 50 extra? Because why not? Why not? Oh, there's one card that has, like, I think it's like 1375 attack. It makes the math so difficult to do if you don't have a calculator. It's like, oh, especially when you have to, like, I remember someone had something that had, they shrinked something that had 50 attacks, so then it became 50, and then someone's activated Solemn Judgment, and then it was like something 12.5. It honestly, I believe in Yu-Gi-Oh! It rounds up, but I don't recall exactly. It doesn't happen too often. Because someone that honest, that 1100. Yeah, there's no reason why you wasted that. He wasted that card. At least that's the way I look at it, but if you guys disagree or you guys know why, hey, feel free to let me know why. Because I would definitely like to know why. And, come on, player in the red needs to draw a freaking monster. It's been so long. I mean, he had one monster that was, like, floating for a while. Oh, he's like, wow, I don't have a monster. So these obviously have to be traps then. Why not set them? Like, I mean, there's nothing in Gravekeepers where you can't just straight up summon it. That honest is getting annoying. But seriously, how do you have two monsters that you can't summon in Gravekeepers? Or two cards that you can't use? I'm trying to think of cards that could be dead, like Necro Valleys? Like, you could have two Necro Valleys. And then what could this other card be? Usually it's Stele, which you can use, because I believe he has... Oh, snap. Mighty on the Time Lord. Not Honest, though. Yeah, Honest is pretty good. But what I love about Medion is it Lockett or Dolphin can't negate this? Because this card can't be destroyed by card effects, which is really awesome. Let's see if he's able to normal summon another Constellar, bounce it back, and go for game. Nope. Just going to attack. I would just wait. Oh, he's got something else that he wants to let go. Fiendish Chain. Oh, it sucks. That sucks. Twister! Yes! Man, this guy's a baller. I didn't see that one coming at all. Oh, that is so good. This is going to be an awesome game. I love these games where, like, you see these cards and you're like, okay, that's the game. And then, like, no, he's like Dark Bribe or something like that. Or Divine Wrath or something really obscure. It's just like, really? And it's just like, it's fun. It's so much fun. Oh, that's, oh, he can summon itself again. That's pretty baller. I didn't know that. Alright, you just can only get the effect once. Okay. That's kind of cool. I thought if many he doesn't even know his effects of his own card. That 300 damage is like probably not going to be useful at all. Medion goes back. Yeah, okay. During your standby phase, you have to shuffle this card into the deck, even if face down. It's like, it's got to make sure. So, player in the red, he needs a monster right now, or something to get rid of this. But if you would have saved that card, that Sampere, he probably would have won by now. Because you could have just bounced that card back with the effect of Pleiades. Let's see what the player in the red decides to do. He's viewing the opponent's graveyard. So he's got something. I want to know what the heck it is. Otherwise he would have to GG right now. Duel. Come on, Spy. Oh, that card runs over. I'd run over the card as soon as possible. You don't want him XYZing at all. There it is. So let's see what he goes for. I don't recall exactly what Gravekeepers he has in the graveyard. I know he's got 2 Recruiters, but unfortunately, Recruiter can only point for point, and with 350, I wouldn't risk it, especially since you know the other player has Honest, and on top of that, the other monster he summons, he's going to get Honested, so he pretty much has to go for Recruiter and set it, and then lose to Cowboy anyways. Yep, please, play the blue, Cowboy him back! I don't know what he's thinking. I think he says you'll just have draw another monster, or have... I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. The player in the red can't win right now, unless he also has Dark Hole. Because the player in the blue can just Cowboy him. Maybe he doesn't play it, though. I mean, some decks just simply don't have the room. And before he actually goes ahead and attacks with it, he's like, no, I'll just point for point. And he's like, honest, that I've summoned multiple times and attacked you with it. Like DD Crow. Yeah, he'll probably just set it and end his turn and still lose to Cowboy, or Butterfly. Butterfly can make a game too. There's so many things, unless he's got back row. And at that point, Cowboy him back, please. Cowboy him back. I want him to do it. MHT the Necrovalley? Honest for game. Cowboy burn for game. Maybe he forgot Honest. Doomcow's lucky. I really think that playing the blue should have really just waited. Oh, you can activate Reinforcement Army. He just, you could just summon. Everyone's saying Cowboy, Cowboy. Everyone wants to make it Cowboy. Revealing because OP. He's like, show Cowboy? just reveal the Cowboy, make it game, right now. Okay. And that's game. Unless the player in the red happens to have Effect Veil, and that's game too. Man, really long game, and I have Cowboys like the deciding factor of making it game. Cowboy is OP. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Agent Eyes signing out.